I will give you the video which the media is not reporting. Babu Owino organized the goons. You will see the video as Babu Owino is leaving Sindo, telling them, border ahead, our guys to follow. And I want you to look at the video as they enter the main road into Homabay town. You will see thugs in jacket ahead of the vehicles with pistols, walking with them, openly. So he organized the goons to march into Homabay town, saying they were proceeding to storm Homabay town to fight the people whom now he's calling goons. Ask yourselves, how can you say you are going into a rally, but you are saying you are going to fight the people? The Linda Mwananchi team arrived in Homabay town constituency at dusk around 5 p.m., around 7 p.m., around 7 p.m. And you can watch. It was already dusk. Homabay town had been tense from morning due to their persistent provocation and incitement. As area MPI contacted the county police commandant and asked him to exit the convoy out of Homabay away from Homabay town, noting the town was too crowded, tension was high, and it was already dark. And I'll be giving you my communication, including SMS and WhatsApp messages, to the county commandant, asking him exit them away from Homabay town, because this would lead to the killing of very many of our people, and our intelligence, they planned to do so. Nothing happened. Against my advice, police who were in several land cruisers and lorries, and police lorries escorting the Linda Mwananchi team, cleared the way for them through town, shooting people with live bullets. Shooting people with live bullets and clearing. And you hear Babu commanding and the thugs walking with pistols. If you are blind to those videos, I'm going to give them to you now. Around Homabay Stadium, the had marshaled people have told you, and supporters, they had enlisted some with university students from all over Nyanza and Western were in Homabay town. They rushed, the supporters, the Linda Mwananchi team had rushed to meet them. The vehicle carrying Babu Owino and Edwin Sifuna hit and killed a lady living in Shauriako Estate in Homabay called Lorraine, who was their Linda Mwananchi agent there. So it is the vehicle which carried Sifuna and Babu that hit their own agent they employed there. That lady who died was killed by Sifuna and Babu, and they just left her by the road there. The vehicle, yes, the said thugs accompanying them went cutting people on sight. And by the way, sometimes you can plan bad for people, but you end up cutting your people. The people they were cutting and chopping, those people you see in those sectors, most of them, and that is the time you see them entering in Homabay triumphantly celebrating. They went cutting their people, not knowing they were their people. Most of whom were even from morning showing the one finger salute that we don't, of course, support in Homabay. By the time they passed through town, a person had been killed and several hacked and harmed by the Orengo Sifuna Babu thugs. They were deliberately slow as they went through town, as the thugs meted out violence on the people of Homabay town in the night. By the way, look at the speed they covered from Sophia just to the corner. And the police are ahead, the police are on the side, they're cutting people as they move. And they are playing that music of theirs, because the money Uhuru Kenyatta gave had to find use. And it is in the night. What rally was taking place in the night taken by law? From Homabay town, they proceeded to Kaluma, where again they stopped as thugs committed violence on our people. And you see James Orengo saying people stopped him. Those are their people they mobilized from the morning. But as they were speaking to people killed, now it is approaching 9 p.m., 9 to 10. It is dark. They are still hacking people. The thing was to stop so that the tax they had paid hurt as many of our people as possible. Throughout their journey of violence in Homabay County, the Linda Mwananchi team had the full support and were escorted by lorries and land cruisers of police, including GSU officers. Review those videos. Behind them were 4 lorries. I had actually 3 lorries. I had 2 lorries of GSU. Then you have Land Cruisers. I know the police were under instructions to abet and aid their goons as they attacked our people. The regional commandant based in Kisumu was personally in charge of the operations to guard the Linda Mwananchi goons as they emitted violence on our people and to abet their criminal activities, which included openly brandishing firearms as they moved through Homabay town. I mean, how does police work with civilians carrying pistols open? The way you see in those videos. She was the one in command, and that is why even the county police commandant and the police officers in that operation could not even aid me as the leader to take measures that would reduce harm to our people. Mr. Brian Weke, and you never saw him in Homabay on 16. I want to tell you where he was. He met the regional police commandant on 16 and passed to her Kenya shillings 5 million for full police support as Linda Mwananchi team and goons killed and maimed our people. And by the way, after the regional police commandant received this money, she was now commanding the operation not from Kisumu, but she was taken to her home in Migori, where she was, commanding from. And she could not be reached to give instructions from the event happening. Even the operations order issued by the police on the day appeared to indicate that the Linda Mwananchi thugs, the ones who were intercepted on 15, were people going to interfere with the rally. Despite these being thugs known to be thugs of Owino and Orengo and recruited to go and kill people under the guise of that purported threat. I want to thank our people, and this I want to say from the very deep bottom of my heart. I want to thank the people of Homabay for keeping peace against provocation and incitement to violence.